Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm on my dummy account right now. So, on today's meta talk, we'll be focusing on the Novice Arena. So, as far as I've been playing on the Novice Arena, the Warriors and the Defenders and also Magicians are basically the same. Um, they only rotate those units, but the thing that actually um, catch up with the meta is basically the supporter right now. So one of the most prominent unit on the meta right now for Novice Arena are the collaboration unit called Sui. So um, I've been competing on the Grandmaster scene for Novice Arena, and almost every team on the Grandmasters are using Sui as their supporters. So basically, Suis act like a Themis, basically supporting units surrounding herself. And the thing about Sui is that when you are fighting Iris, which basically give you double charm, and those charms hit Sui, Sui basically still supports your whole team. So that's a plus for you guys if you guys are using Sui. So basically, as you can see, her first skill fixed main support target to oneself and immune to start weakening, so she cannot be cursed. She will support units surrounding herself. Her second skill basically heals, so heals and boosts critical rate. Her third skill gives some sort of counterattack to the enemy. To the unit surrounding her. And lastly, it gives stat weakening immunity bestowal. So she is very good. You guys should definitely get her from the event right now, because once the event is over, you have no chance of getting her at all. Um, Next is the supporter called Hephaestia. So basically, she has a tiles like Cyrus, but she give um, defense boost ability bestowal. So um, by giving this defense boost, whenever you attack, you will get a boost in defense at plus 15. It hits basically 100% defense. So basically, when you won't die to counter attack. And also she give debuff immunity. Um, she give defense reduction bestowal. So before you attack, you reduce the enemy death and attack. Next is that she give a very insane attack rate and low amount of critical rate. She also give stats weakening and reduction in incoming damage. So she is one of the most useful supporter right now, especially if you are running um, two lane formations. Next is the supporter, as you can say, Ebony. Ebony is useful because of the stats weakening that she give. Um, so you first she give nullifier when hit, so basically you can remove the enemy buff after you hit. She give a very decent boost on attack and critical rate. She give critical damage boost and a small amount of boost in attack. Lastly, is the most important skill is the attack interference immunity bestowal and the stats weakening immunity bestowal, which lasts for 12 turns. She has a plus style, so she is very good when you combine her with um, normal warriors, or because she give immunity in attack interference. You can get her from Jumpstart Quest, and I do recommend getting her. Lastly is the 3-star supporter Julie. So basically Julie just got her companion, and at plus 15, she basically give very insane amount of agility, and also give boost on defense after you get normal attack. So basically you can, um, if the enemy doesn't have um, additional damage reduction which pierce through defense, um, you will basically get zero additional damage. So she is very good when paired with Sui, because your unit won't die. It is very hard to kill units that are being supported by both Julie and Sui. Alright, so that is the supporter meta for the Novice Arena. For Warriors, there is only a rotation between, um, as you can see, Reganet, where is she? Talos, one of the units that are being rotated. So he is useful because of the reflective counter strike. So it deals additional base damage depending on the enemy reflective counter skill type. So because of the because both Sui and Hephaestus give some sort of reflective counter skill, this skill will proc and basically killing, enabling him Talos to one shot your enemy. Alright, um, next is batteries, which basically give enhancement nullifier and stat enhancement prohibition before attacking. So it removes stat enhancement skill type and also prohibit them from getting it. She also deals fixed additional damage to defenders, so um, Irish will be taking fixed additional damage from her, and also um, being prohibited from getting any stat enhancement. So she is very useful. Next is Regionet. So you need plus 10 for Regionet because she will get her 2 tile attack from there. So basically she give boost incoming damage. And then she deals more damage based on her critical rate and attack. And she has 30 turns stat enhancement, which increase her critical damage every turn. So basically she scales up to within the first 30 turns, but after that she won't deal much damage anymore. But she is definitely very useful because she can pierce through Sui, and sometimes she can pierce through Sui and Julie formation. Next, for defender, of course, it is Irish. So I've been using her for quite some time, and when combined with Sui and both Julie, it is very hard for you guys to kill Irish, especially if you guys don't have Talos, because Talos deal additional damage based on the effective counter. Irish have one charm counter, and with the support from Sui, she will have another one effective counter. So two effective counter, you can kill her with Salo sometimes, unless she has 100% defense from the defense boost when the advanced charms applied is removed. So another defender, a consistent one, is Carlson. Um, when paired with Julie and Sui, it is quite hard to kill Carlson because of the taunt incoming damage reductions, also the DOT immunity and the reduction from those, and also deals some damage based on his defense and attack. But it is recommended to use defense rune for Carlson because he will be very tanky for Novice Arena. Next is the Magician. So the most consistent Magician for the Novice Arena are Maria, especially if you get her to plus 15, in which she will get 5 tile attack. Um, she is very useful right now because she can kill through formation with Sui and Julie, but the thing is that she has very low HP, so sometimes or most of the times the reflective counter given by Sui to the units basically counter kill Maria. So that's a problem for Maria, but she will definitely kill the enemy because she has insane additional damage. Alright, so based on those meta, which involve Sui and Julie and also Hephaestus, um, I have found some units which are worth investing, especially encountering those formations. So um, one warriors called Maxwell and magician called Showman. So where is Showman? Alright, so basically Showman's is some sort of bomb which charge um because he basically works like a charcoal, basically increasing his critical damage and attack over turn. He nullify and prohibit the enemy from getting any buff. Um, Deals additional damage based on his attack times 300%, which is very high. And is buff and debuff immunity. So basically for Showman, I usually use one fire rule, um, flat one, not the percentage one, and one assault rule. Basically, um, since the enemy have taunt, I use Showman to destroy the enemy formation because it hits 3 times 3 tile, basically removing the units um, beside and around surrounding the taunt. So Showman is very good because he can one-shot the enemies even if those enemies are being supported and by Sui, Hephaestus, and also Julie. Lastly is the warriors called Maxwell. So Maxwell deals damage, additional damage based on the enemy heal skill type. So since Julie, um, sorry, Sui basically give healing as you can see. This skill will proc. Um, if the enemy have Lulu, is for example, because of the and also for example if the enemy have Jewel, where Jewel, they have regeneration bestowal. So basically this skill will mostly proc and dealing tons of damage for the enemies. So as you can see, at plus 15 it deals 95% additional damage times the enemy current HP times the enemy's heal skill type. So both Sui and Julie, which are on the meta right now, have those, and Maxwell is a very good solution for that. Maxwell also have boost critical rate and critical damage depending on the enemy's heal skill type. As you can see, very high critical rate boost and critical damage boost. He himself regen and heals part of the enemy incoming damage. Before attacking, he also have boost on defense, resulting in him not being killed by the reflection that Sui is given. So yeah, two solutions for those are Maxwell and Showman. So that is all for the Novice Arena meta. Um, I'll see you guys next month for another meta talk. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
お前はもう死んでいる。